Good afternoon and welcome to creating beautiful recipes from Kalpa. Kalpa is an ancient tradition and it's all about anti-aging, or should I say aging on your terms. So in a really hot bottom of our Tajine pan, I have some coconut oil. And we're going to make this into a one-pot meal, which is so easy on your system. It's fabulous for digestion and very good for the summer months. So with some coconut oil in place, what I'm going to be doing is first adding some broken urad dal. This you can find in most Indian stores. Organic versions of it are available all over the place these days. So just have the broken urad dal. And then I'm going to be putting in some green chilies. I would recommend slitting it. That really makes a difference. If you don't like the spice way too much, you can always just put it, whole or remove the seeds, either way. And to this, we're going to be putting in some black pepper, some cumin seeds, some fennel seeds, some coriander seeds, okay? And some curry leaves. Oh, I love this action. It's beautiful. To this, I'm going to be adding in some red onions. The fragrance that's already emanating from this is absolutely beautiful. But since we are really going to make it and cook it in steam, I'm using this opportunity to actually get all of the flavors intermingling first. Now to this I'm going to be adding in about a teaspoon of minced garlic and a teaspoon of minced ginger. And it smells so divine. You know the whole taste of fennel? Fennel looks so similar to the cumin, but it's a very sweet spice, and it's really good for the months when we have pitta or experience heat. And to this, I'm going to be adding in some opo squash. We have a lot of opo squash recipes already. It's otherwise called the bottle gourd. So I'm going to be throwing that in. I love that to intermingle beautifully. And to this, I'm going to be adding in some purple cabbage. Purple cabbage has so much beautiful fiber. It's very similar to the green cabbage. Has plenty of anti-cancer properties as well. I'm now going to be adding in some spinach. Beautiful. And to this, some coconut milk. Allow that to simmer just for a few minutes. And since I mentioned this is a one-pot meal, I wanted to add some protein, some previously cooked alubia blanca. We'll link the source of it right in the bottom. It's Rancho Cordero beans. So alubia blanca goes in, and then I'm going to be adding in some turmeric. So you want to add as much turmeric as you feel comfortable with. So I would not put more than a teaspoon or 2 small teaspoons. And to this, at this point, I'm going to be adding in some water. And some salt to taste. And some previously cooked rice with churi dal or moong dal. Compress it. And on goes the lid for about 5 to 7 minutes. And we open it. Look at that vibrant color. It's just perfect. It's so important to add the turmeric at the end so that you can really look at that bright yellow coming through. This is like a soupy dish, but it's a one-pot dish. Absolutely delectable. There you have it. It smells so divine. The opus squash is so good for gastric issues, right? So it's a perfect little thing to have. Cabbage is so good. I mean, it's got so many wonderful properties. It has such a high fiber content, and we all know that fiber is so important. So to this, as the final bubbles are coming through, I'm going to be adding in some cilantro, adding just a teeny weeny bit of coconut oil on top. People who are not vegan, you can add ghee if you want, but to tell you the truth, it's better you are vegan. It is healthier for your body. So there you go. It's done. Off with the stove. This smells like heaven to me, culinary heaven, and it reminds me so much of my maternal grandmother, who's not just a fabulous cook, but is all into convenience and one-pot food. This is just what the doctor ordered. It is so delicious. And the opus squash, I'm going to tell you what that tastes like. It's like it's got a hint of all the flavors. You know, the fennel's coming through, the black pepper is coming through, definitely the cumin, and I like anything that keeps the body cool and removes mucus. During these times of COVID, this is something that you really want for your own health and for the wellness of your family. There is nothing like one pot nourishment. Of course, done the Moroccan Tajine way. So here you have it. Until we meet again with another Kalpa episode right here on AUMcuisine. This is Vaidya Priyanka.